I want to bring more meditation to the show, and of course, I'm going to overdo it today by doing several meditations because I feel the most important part of being awake, of being aware, of enlightenment, and all of that, is the ability to alter your state of consciousness at will. How do we alter our state of consciousness at will, and why do we alter our state of consciousness at will? Well, why is so that we can remain centered when we get distracted, when we get pulled into a divisive situation, when we start taking life too seriously, we have the ability to pull ourselves back out of that drama, distraction, divisiveness, whatever it may be. And instead of reacting, we can get grounded, focused, and be proactive versus reactive. So that is the why. Um, Altering your state of consciousness at will is as simple as taking a few deep breaths, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Triva, do me a favor, please. Mute. In the meantime, I keep hearing little fuzzy noises, especially now that I don't have my AC going on. But so, altering our state of consciousness is a matter of being able to get ourselves and pull ourselves out of any of that crazy mind flow, river craziness, that whatever is going on around us, we have the ability to rewind, pull ourselves back into center. And this is all very much a part of consciousness. I mean, to alter your state of consciousness is about consciousness. And if we talk about awakening, if we talk about um, enlightenment and living the spiritual path, whatever that path may be for you, this is a very important tool. And how do we alter our state of consciousness? Through practice. Through practicing what? Through practicing meditation. So that's what we're going to be covering today. And like I said, I have several things that we're going to work with. Let's start off right away. Let's talk about breathing. I always like to post little posts everywhere. Just remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. Breathing is key to, well, to health, to living, to life. The breath is life. But the reality of it is that a majority of us don't breathe correctly. In a lot of movies we make fun of mouth breathers, and it's true. Mouth breathing is the incorrect way. If you have sinus congestion or allergies or something like that, yeah, of course you're going to have to breathe through your mouth. But in meditation, it is important that we breathe in through our nose. So the proper way of breathing during meditation, and the reality of it is in day-to-day life, of course, we're going to get all worked up, we'll get distracted, we'll be busy, and we begin to huff and puff out of our mouth and whatnot. That's fine, that's just life, whatever. But when it comes to meditation, being aware of the breath is key. And the proper way to breathe in meditation is to breathe deeply in through your nose, taking a deep breath in through your nose. And immediately you begin to alter your state of consciousness just by taking a deep breath in through your nose. Now, what I'd like you to do is I want you to be aware of how you're breathing. And yes, I cover this a lot. This might be a little repetitive for some of you, but many of us forget or don't even know this. When you're breathing in through your nose, where is your body expanding? So do me a favor, follow along, take a deep breath in through your nose right now. Exhale. Okay, what I'd like you to do now is put your hand over the top of your belly, just below your rib cage, on your diaphragm. And this time, when you take a deep breath in through your nose, I want you to breathe into your hand. I want your belly to be full, and I want that hand to go up. So take a deep breath in with me. One more time, filling your belly. Notice how much deeper you can breathe. A majority of us breathe into our chest. We're thinking that we're filling our lungs by expanding our chest. I don't know if it's a machismo thing or an anxiety thing, but we fill our chest, and that is not the proper way to breathe. If you want to take a full deep breath in, we want to breathe into the belly. So again, let's take a deep breath into the belly. Okay, so now you know how to breathe correctly. A breathing technique is to breathe in for, let's say, 3 seconds, pause for 2, and exhale for 3. So we'll do that now. Let's do the 3, 2, 3. Pause, 1, 2, exhale. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Pause and exhale. Now, some of you might be getting lightheaded because we've never taken such a deep breath before. And it's funny how taking the deep breaths does alter your state of consciousness because, yeah, it might make you a little bit dizzy or whatnot because you're getting all this oxygen into your bloodstream that you're probably not used to having. Anyway, so that is correct breathing technique for meditation. So the next time and throughout these meditations that we're doing this afternoon, I'd like you to be aware of that technique as you begin. After a while, it becomes automatic and it becomes second nature. But focus on breathing correctly in through your nose, filling your belly, and then exhaling. And I'm talking about altering our state of consciousness, right? Altering our state of consciousness through meditation is easier than people think. I always hear about people talking how they have no time, that meditation is too hard, that they've got too much going on, that they're too distracted, they're too old, they're too young, they're too tired, they're too religious, they're too non-religious, whatever it might be. Meditation is not about religion. Meditation is a practice to alter your state of consciousness. That's all it is. However, the excuses are infinite excuse. There is no excuse. If you can breathe, you can meditate. You don't have to be a Buddhist monk. You don't have to be a yoga teacher. You don't have to be a 5th degree witch or whatever. If you can breathe, you can meditate. And we're going to do that right now. And of course, I'd like you to follow along with me. If you could, I'd like to show you how easy it is to meditate and alter your state of consciousness. So let's start right now by closing our eyes. And just quiet your mind for just a moment. And let's do that breathing technique. Taking a deep breath in through our nose. Filling our belly, pausing, and gently exhaling. Do that 2 more times. Deep breath in. Pause and exhale. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Pause and exhale. And now just returning to your normal breathing pattern. Just continue with your eyes closed. And just let your breathing pattern return to a natural rhythm. And now I'd like you to begin to count your inhales. Okay, so just do a regular inhale. Count 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. You've just done Zen meditation. Simple as that. Notice the difference in the way your mind is functioning. Notice how you're feeling calmer. You might feel a little dizzy. But notice how quiet your mind becomes, how your thoughts begin to still, your body begins to relax, your blood pressure begins to go down. So let's do this 1 more time, and I'm not even gonna count along. Well, I'm gonna count along, but I'm gonna do it with you. And let's do the count to 5 again. So again, just close your eyes and begin to count your breath, breathing in through your nose, filling your belly, and then exhaling. Starting now. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can open your eyes now. This is meditation. You've just meditated for the day. If you do this every morning, every day, you can say you meditate. You've calmed, you've grounded, you've done your meditation practice for the day. Ideally, you want to work up to the count, working up to 10 perhaps, maybe after 10, working up to 15, after 15, maybe working up to 20. Quite honestly, I don't go past 20 because automatically my mind starts drifting. And it's a little difficult to concentrate on counting your breath. It can become distracting, or life distractions come in. So be gentle with yourself. Do it for 5. If you go up to 10, go up to 10. If you go up to 15, go up to 15. And I would say stay at about 20, maybe 25. Heck, if you can do 100, fantastic. But don't be rough on yourself. If you can just do 5 every day, you've achieved something very, very important that's good for your mind, your body, and your spirit. We're going to do a full-fledged body relaxation technique. This gets pretty deep. So before we get started, I think we have just enough time to do this. So what I'd like you to do is get into a very comfortable position. Make sure that you're not going to get distracted. Make sure that no one's going to be banging on the door or ringing on the phone. Turn your ringer off if you can. Lower any outside noise so you can just focus on the sound of my voice. This is a wonderful technique to use before you go to bed, or just throughout the day as a way to calm down from stress in daily life. And this will take you into that deep trance state where you can start doing a lot of deeper energy work and energy meditation like we're going to do today. So I'm going to go ahead, if those of you that are watching live, I'm going to switch over to a beautiful nature video thingy. Anyway, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and close your eyes. And let's take a deep breath, breathing in through our nose, filling our belly. Again, taking another deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly. And just one more time, taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly. And just return to your regular breathing rhythm. Begin to just naturally breathe. Feel how your body is beginning to relax. How your mind is beginning to relax. And I'd like you to feel your body from the top of your head to your shoulders, down to your feet, just scanning what your body feels like. And let's go down to your feet. Let's focus on your feet, bringing your attention to your feet as you continue to breathe naturally. And I'd like you to allow the muscles in your feet and your toes to become very, very relaxed. Very, very comfortable. Very, very heavy. Just feel the relaxation move through your feet as you bring your attention up to your calves. And feel the muscles in your calves becoming very, very relaxed, very comfortable, very, very heavy. The muscles expanding. Bringing your attention now up to your thighs, feeling the muscles in your thighs becoming very heavy. Very, very relaxed. Now bring your attention to your hips and your buttocks and your groin, feeling all the muscles, your glutes, your hips and your groin, feeling very heavy, very comfortable, and very, very relaxed. Now bringing your attention to your lower back, the lower part of your belly, the middle of your belly, the top of your belly, the middle of your back, feeling all of those muscles, all the organs, the blood, feeling very comfortable, very heavy, and very, very relaxed. And now bringing your attention up to the center of your back, the center of your chest, your shoulder blades, your breast area, and your shoulders. All the area feeling very heavy, very comfortable, and very, very relaxed. And bringing your attention now to your upper arms, your forearms, both of your wrists, both of your palms, all of your fingers down to your fingertips, all the muscles from the top of your arm down to the bottom of your fingertips, becoming very heavy, very comfortable, and very, very relaxed. And now bring your attention to the base of your skull, the back of your head, the crown, your forehead, your brow, your eyes, your cheeks, and your jaw, becoming very heavy, very comfortable, and very, very relaxed. And feel the relaxation throughout your body. Give yourself a little scan from your head down to your toes. And anywhere that your body feels a little tense, just focus on it for a moment, and it will become very, very relaxed. Allow your body to feel relaxed. Allow your mind to remember this feeling of complete relaxation. Allowing the memory to stay within grasp so you can always recall it whenever you need to throughout your day. Just thinking about being very, very relaxed. And you will feel your entire body from your head, down your shoulders, down your back, down your legs, and down to the tips of your toes, feeling very heavy, very calm, and very, very relaxed. And now, remembering this feeling, I'd like you to bring your consciousness back to the room, back to where you are. Feeling very relaxed, listen to my voice and begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And slowly open your eyes, feeling refreshed, feeling very calm and very relaxed and rejuvenated. 3, 2, 1, and welcome back. Well, I hope you feel very, very relaxed because I know I do. Again, this is a wonderful foundation meditation to help you relax, to feel grounded. And for me, I feel it's important to repeat this practice over and over again so you do have the ability to recall this feeling of complete relaxation at your will, to alter your state of consciousness at will, to feel this relaxation, because you'll be using it for other practices as you move up the path of ascension, up the path of spirituality, or just in your day-to-day life. It's a wonderful tool to have. So let's move on back to that place of relaxation. We're going to continue now with a psychic protection, some energy work, some meditation work. A lot of people ask me about it, and I did recently post an old video of mine doing that, how to do a psychic protection. But this one that I'm going to use today is a little bit more simple and a lot more easier to recall, to utilize daily. It's something that you can do before you go outside, you go to work, before you go to a big party or you go to a big meeting. With that being said, why do we need psychic protection? And I don't want to go into too much about the topic, but the reality of it is that those of us on the path of awakening and just being a human being, we take on a lot of other people's stuff, a lot of other people's emotion. You'll notice, when you walk into a room, you can feel the vibe. We talk about, ooh, the vibe in here. Everywhere has a vibe. Everybody has a vibe. And sometimes those of us who are a little bit more sensitive, especially those of us who are empaths or have a bit of a psychic ability, we take that on and we think that it's our emotion, and it's not. This is great even before you go on Facebook in the morning to do a nice psychic protection working. So why don't we go ahead and do that? I'm going to go ahead and put my fun little nature video back up here. And why don't we go ahead and go back? Let's recall that sense of complete relaxation. If you're just joining us now, just take a few deep breaths in through your nose, filling your belly, and gently exhale. Again, taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly, and gently exhale. Allow your body to feel completely relaxed. Allow your mind to become very, very relaxed. Allowing yourself to just sink comfortably into your body, going deeper and deeper into relaxation. The more unaware you are of your body, the easier it will be to concentrate. Relax. Take another deep breath. Hold it for a moment and slowly let it out. Imagine all the tension leaving your body now, like a fine gray mist when you breathe out. Take a second deep breath in. Hold it. And let the stress go. And now allow your breathing to become slow and rhythmic and natural. Just allow your body to feel completely relaxed. And now, going deeper and deeper into the darkness of your mind, feeling very safe and very relaxed. Imagine a very large white ball of light moving towards you slowly. Becomes closer and closer, getting larger and larger until it surrounds you completely, covering you completely, like walking on a cloud. You're covered in this bright, white light. And this bright, white light encourages you to let go of all your thoughts, all of your emotions, and just totally and deeply relax. From the tips of your toes to the top of your head, relaxing, being more and more relaxed. And just focus on the beautiful cloud of white, all-consuming light. You are now surrounded by this bright white light. This is a shield, a white light that surrounds you, protects you. It glows with the love of the divine, rich beings of light. And as you accept the white light into yourself, into your mind, into your heart, into your understanding, you are committing with the deep, rich source of all life, all love. This white light is the divine source of love that knows no boundaries, protects all beings, protects everyone in a wonderful, supportive way. It protects us from harm at all times. It is the strongest force in the universe. It protects you from all types of invasions of energy, outside influences. It is a white light armor, bright, shining. This is your armor, and it is at your command to put it on and to use if and when you decide that you will accept. You will call that you will use this white light armor. You just need to say to yourself, I accept this white light protection. And the protection surrounds you like this white cloud, like a white armor, instantly springs into action, covering you with the purity of light, covering you with protection. I accept the white light protection. Allows me to be protected by the divine. So in your mind's eye, let's do that once more. I accept the white light protection and sense the white light surrounding you, engulfing you, around you, above you, below you, protecting you. Now, visualize your loved ones. See them in your mind's eye and extend that beautiful cloud, that white cloud, that white armor out to every one of your relatives, of your friends, of your loved ones. And if their higher selves accept the protection, they will receive the protection. See it as the mightiest force in the universe, the most radiant white armor around them, protecting them, forming an invisible wall of protection. It protects you and your loved ones against any form of negativity, worry, harm, or anything that could hurt them in any way. It supports, loves, and protects them completely. Visualize that light swirling around them, having been called into place at this time. It creates a beautiful, supporting, loving armor of protection, if they so choose to have it. Now imagine any one of your friends or loved ones that might need healing, whether it be emotional support or physical support. Just imagine them and ask their higher selves if they will accept this healing. Send them the beautiful white, fluffy cloud of protection. See beings around them, assisting them wherever they may be. White light emanating and swirling around, creating a protection of armor for them, shining, supporting and assisting them, and giving them protection. This white light armor protects all who ask and accept it. It seeks to support, to give divine love to all who ask. You may send this beautiful cloud of white light right out around the entire world, around the entire universe, to all places that may need it, to all people you may wish to send love to, but especially to yourself. As you accept this white light protection, visualize the white fluffy cloud, that beautiful radiant armor around yourself now again. Visualize it around your home, expanding outward, around your possessions, your pets, your children, your family, your workspace. Visualize it engulfing where you travel, where you go, where you need to be next. Take the white light with you on your journey day by day, accepting the white light of protection, the protection of the divine. And one more time, within your mind's eye, say, I accept the white light of protection. And now slowly and calmly begin to return to the room you're in, where you are sitting. Begin to return to this time and this space, feeling perfect mentally, physically, and emotionally. Slowly begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers, and when you are ready, open your eyes, feeling refreshed and feeling the great white light of protection moving through you and around you. Coming back to the state, your day-to-day waking consciousness. Welcome back. Good job, everybody. Now, of course, that was a little bit longer than you would do every day. Again, you'll notice the, how shall we say, the magic words. I accept the white light protection. Whenever you do that now, you will sense it. You will feel it. It will happen. You must know this to be. I accept the white light protection. The armor will engulf you anytime, any day, anywhere. Now that you've gotten to know it, you've gotten to sense its energy, you've gotten to feel it at work, and now you know how to use it to help heal those in your lives whose higher self is asking. Remember here, and I keep saying the higher self is asking, remember, you can't force your will on other people. Whether you want to heal them or protect them or not, it's not up to you, it's up to them. So whenever you do this kind of stuff on other people, always say, if your higher self will accept this, I'm giving this to you. Unless they plainly say to you, I want it. But if you don't have time to call them or get a confirmation, ask their higher self, send it their way, and if the higher self says yes, their spirit will accept it. So staying in that somewhat calm, relaxed state, please kind of recall that calmness and that relaxation. And one more time, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you how to direct the energy. I may have to do a whole class on this, but let me at least kind of teach you the first step. So I'm going to go ahead and put this video back on so you're not distracted. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go back into that state of altered state of consciousness, of relaxation. And call that white light armor again, calling that white light armor. I accept the protection of the white light. I accept the white light protection. Feel the white light around you. Now within your belly, I would like you to begin to visualize another ball of light. Maybe it's the same white light, but we're going to concentrate it. And let's concentrate it in our belly. And it's about the size of a baseball right now. And let's keep feeding it energy, feeling the bright white light ball of energy in your belly, getting brighter and brighter. And what I'd like you to do is, in your mind, I'd like you to draw one stream from that ball of white light in your belly up to your right shoulder, just like a channel, like a piece of it just breaking off, not even breaking off, it's connected, but it's stretching out toward your right shoulder. And as you're bringing it up to your right shoulder, I want you to bring your right hand down to your side, close your thumb in your palm, and let's allow that ball of energy to stream up your right shoulder, down into your palm, and allow it to pool in your palm just a little bit. Again, the ball of light in your belly streaming up to your right shoulder, streaming down into your palm. And now I would like you to extend your pointer finger, your index finger, and sense the energy streaming out of the tip of your finger. Do you feel anything? Do you sense anything? Allow the energy to go out your finger into the earth, going down to the core of the earth, where it will become renewed energy. But let's continue to allow the stream to come from your belly, up your right shoulder, down your right arm, and out your index finger. And this, my friends, is how we direct energy. This is step one. Step one. So let's close that pointer finger. Stay with your eyes closed, please. Let's reverse that. Let's pull the stream of light back up our right shoulder, back down to our belly. We do have enough time to go a little bit further, so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to feel that ball of light, and let's split that ball of light, one going down your left leg, one going down your right leg. Let's feel that ball of energy going down past your knees. Let's feel that stream of light going down to your feet. Let's feel that stream of light going down into the ground beneath you. Down past the soil, through the floor, into the soil. Going down further and further into the core of the earth. Down to the center of the earth. Connecting you with the earth's core. And feel that stream of light wrapping around the core of the earth and melding with the energy at the core of the earth, mixing with the earth energy. And that mixed energy, picture it white and brown, or white and red, or white and green, or whatever you want to see. Allow that mixed energy to come back up through that channel that you created, coming up through the core of the earth, coming up through the magma, up through the soil, up through the floor, up through the bottom of your feet, bringing that energy up to your knees, and bringing that energy up to the center of your belly, meeting together and joining in that ball of white light that's in your belly. So allow those energies to mix a little bit. And again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to allow a little stream of that light to stream up to your right shoulder. And again, extending your right arm down. Close your thumb inside your palm. And allow that stream of light to go down your shoulder into your palm to pull a little bit. Remember, the earth energy is mixing with your energy. It's coming up through the earth, coming up through the bottoms of your feet, joining in the center at your solar plexus, and then streaming up to your right shoulder, going down your right arm into your hand, and now extend your pointer finger. Allow the energy to flow outward into the ground, out of your finger, and to be recycled with the energy of the earth. Allow that to happen for just a moment or two. Okay, and what I'd like to do now is to close that fist again. Kind of rewind, pull the energy back into the ball, into your belly. And let's just remain grounded. Let's remain rooted into the earth. Feel your roots in the earth. Feel your energy mixing with the earth energy as you open your eyes and return to this daily waking consciousness. Feeling grounded. Feeling connected with the earth. I'm going to take this a step further, hopefully, in the coming weeks. I'd like to start working a little bit more with energy with you all. That is the first step to direct energy out of your pointer finger. I don't have much room on the camera here. There's the camera. Bringing the energy up the shoulder, going out the tip of your finger. This is how I cast a circle. When I do a ritual or I'm doing any kind of magical working, that's how I cast a circle. I mean, I'll direct it out of my atame. If I'm using my atame, I'll direct it out of my staff if I'm using a staff or a wand. But that's the energy that's going through those tools you're using. They don't tell you this stuff in the books. This is the in-between the line stuff that you will never learn unless you have a real teacher, unfortunately. That is the energy you use. Anyway, I love you. This has been a great time. I had a great time. I hope you will too. You did too.